In this video, I'll show you how to connect your Epson WorkForce Pro WF-4820 or 4830 with your PC Windows computer. And then I'll show you how to scan, but also how to print using the Wi-Fi. So let's get started. The first step is to connect your Epson printer to the internet, to your Wi-Fi network. So let me show you how this is done. This is the main menu of your printer. If you're not seeing this, you need to press on the house icon over here so you get on the main menu screen. Then the third option from the top over here, you see there's a Wi-Fi logo. Press on it once. You're gonna have multiple options. We need to select the first one, Wi-Fi recommended. Start setup. Select Wi-Fi wizard, the first option. It will scan for all the Wi-Fi networks around you. So at home, or if you're at the office, it will show you every single network that are around the printer. And now you just have, just like on any touch screen, to go and select your actual Wi-Fi network from this list. Now it's time to enter the password. Go down, press on enter, and type your password. If you have numbers in your password, press this number button down below to switch. Once you're done typing the password, press OK. And select Start Setup. Wait a few seconds or sometimes even a minute. Make sure that the printer is in the range of your Wi-Fi network. At the end, you're going to get this blue check mark saying that everything is done properly and that the printer is now connected to your Wi-Fi. Once your printer is connected to your Wi-Fi network, we need to download the driver so your Windows computer recognize your printer. In the box with it, you should have one of these CDs. This is where the driver is located. Unfortunately, many PCs like this one does not have any optical drive, so I won't be able to use the CD that is included. I need to go on the Epson website to get it. So the easiest way to get the driver is to go on Google and just type your model number. In my case is the Epson WF-4820 and then driver. Check the first option. It should be on the official Epson website. So over here, this is the Canadian Epson website. This is the American one. No matter which one, just click on one of these. Go down. Over here, they will ask you to choose your OS, your operating system. Depending which Windows you have, you're going to choose the appropriate one from the list. Then I'll go down this page. And the first options over here should be drivers and utility combo package installer. You can download this one, it's perfectly fine, but it will be the driver and a bunch of software you may never use. If you just want to download the driver, you need to go down and select drivers over here. This one, printer driver V, whatever number it is. It's probably another one, maybe they have updated. Press the download button afterwards. Wait and open the file you just downloaded. So I double clicked on it. I'll press yes here. I can close the web browser. I don't need it anymore. Over here, press OK. Select your language. I'll select English. Press agree and OK. Press OK once the setup is complete. Now let's open any file that you want to print. So I have this file over here. It's just one page. I would like to print on my printer. So what I'll do now is click on the print button. And from this window, make sure that under printer here, your actual printer is selected. So let me check for mine. It's over here, Epson WF-4820 series. And then when you're done, press the print button. Usually it only takes a few seconds. And here we go. We got the print. Perfect. Now let me show you how to scan using your printer and send it using Wi-Fi. So there's definitely multiple ways on how to scan with this printer. Actually, there's two of them. One is the basic scanner that is right under here, and then we have the automatic document feeder located right on the top. The one on the top is if you have multiple pages. So let's say over here I have a document that has 4 different pages. Well, you just have to align them, put them facing up with the left side, okay, here being the top of the page, and simply glide all your different pages there. Then on your PC computer, go over here where you can search for any software, anything on your PC, and type scan. The scan app is available for your Windows computer totally free, and most of the time it comes included, so you don't have to install anything. If you do not have the scan app, you need to go in on the Windows Store and download it. It's made by Microsoft. Once you launch the scan app, it's a very easy app to use. All you have to do is to make sure that your scanner over here is the actual one you want to use. So in my case, it's this one, the last one, WF-4820, selected. Source, if you're using the scanner on top of your printer, you need to choose feeder. If you're choosing to scan using the flatbed of your scanner, of your printer, the more normal scanner, let's say, call it like this, you need to select flatbed, but in our case, it's the feeder. Then select the file type. In my case, I will want a PDF out of this. You can click on show more, and you'll have more options, including if you want it in black and white or in color, and the resolution. If you're only scanning text, you can leave it to 100. I think it could be enough. If you're scanning something that requires more details, select the highest number, which over here is 300. Then page size, in my case it's a US letter size. And finally, where do you want this file to be saved on your computer? I'll just leave it to desktop. Once you're ready, click the scan icon here. And the printer will take automatically one by one each page. You don't have to touch anything, you just have to wait. It's quite quick. So if you have a very big document, well, this will be done in just a few seconds. And the document should be on your desktop, on your PC. Now let me show you very quickly how to use the regular scanner. I mean, it's really not complicated. You probably already used one. So this one over here, you need to use one page at a time. So let me just take one. Open the scan bed. And over here, you're gonna notice there is an arrow. Well, you need to place this paper facing down with the top part or towards the left side. And you need to bring this corner of the printer to the corner with the arrow. Then close down, and it's exactly the same process afterwards on your PC. The only difference is that right now, instead of feeder, you're going to select flatbed. And press again the scan button, and it should be saved on your desktop or whatever other place you have selected. Thanks for watching. I hope my tutorial was helpful. If it was, please leave a like, subscribe, check my affiliate Amazon links if you want to get some paper, some ink cartridges for your new printer, or even change for a new printer. Just check my links, and I'll see you in the next video.